Alright, so this is going to be part 2 for the vlog because kind of messed it up by when we put it in the thing, so oh well. But anyway, see, it's getting wobbly there or something. It's cutting us off.
At least I can see our faces. I'm money makers.
Alright.
So you were talking about the new Venom movie coming out, right?
Yes.
Yes. What was your take on that?
So, okay, so basically, when it's the new Venom movie, or the new Venom trailer that came out, didn't really show a whole lot of Venom at all, except for like little tubes, like the symbiote was in little tubes. But basically, from what I've heard in the story, or from what I've heard from the synopsis of the movie, was that he's going to be in San Francisco, which we saw the San Francisco bridge in the trailer. And basically what that is when Eddie Brock, in the comics, when Eddie Brock moved out to San Francisco, by that time he was already Venom. He's already Venom in New York. And so Spider-Man like defeated him and it's like, alright, I'll let you go. Promise never to, like, if you promise to leave this area. That's when Eddie Brock goes to San Francisco, kind of hides out and stuff like that. So that's why. So
that's why it never showed you him in New York.
Right, and that's why it never really showed him as Venom. I don't know if there's going to be a flashback or what there's going to be, but yeah, I don't know. And I've heard Tom Holland's going to make an appearance in it too, to kind of connect it all, but we'll see. I kind of looked at that as more of a teaser trailer than anything. But
well, it's been in the works since 2009, after the first movie with Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, and Eddie Brock was played by Topher Grace, other known as Eric Foreman from That 70s Show, if anyone caught that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It was a lot of people thought it was good. A lot of people thought it was eh. Sam Raimi did his take on the Marvel Spider-Man and the villains. He did 3 movies. All in total, did pretty good in the box office. You had some big name actors from your first Spider-Man, which was cast by Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, as Peter Parker. You had Green Goblin, that was done by William Dafoe.
He did a really good job.
Big name, big time actor. Also, another good film to check out by him is The Deer Hunter. Kind of old, but it also has Robert De Niro in it, and it's a pretty good film. But let's get back to Spider-Man. You had also Peter Parker's best friend, who was played by James Franco. And if you don't know who James Franco is, let me tell you, he's done a lot of comedy movies with Seth Rogen. Number one I can think of is The Interview.
That's good.
Tropic, no, it wasn't Tropic Thunder. What was it? It was Pineapple Express. He also did 147 Minutes, where he was trapped in the cavern and had cut off his own arm. Sorry. So you had that villain that came in with Green Goblin, Spider-Man. People were enraged. They were so excited. They were like, yes, finally. And then you moved on to chapter 2 in Spider-Man's life. and you got into Doc Ock, which a lot of people in the comic book industry love Doc Ock. In the film industry, amazing actor that portrayed him was also, I don't know his name off the top of my head, it's an Italian name, but he also did a little short bit in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, or no, Temple of Doom. No, Last Crusade. Sorry, Last Crusade. He was actually one of the guides that was with Harrison Ford, and he got killed in that temple when the big giant ball was rolling down.
Yeah. Well, you know, we kind of.
And from that, we got a little bit of the Hobgoblin.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you got a little bit of the Hobgoblin towards the end.
You got a cop car coming. Not for us.
Yeah.
Although that would make an awesome video.
Oh, why not?
What?
Why not?
Okay, this isn't gonna pan down far enough. Oh well. Probably hear it.
You got a little bit of the Hobgoblin towards the end because the revenge that Peter Parker's best friend James Franco wanted on Tobey Maguire, it set in. We never really knew it was gonna come, but we started coming.
James Franco played as Harry Osborn, Norman Osborn's son.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the Hobgoblin. The Hobgoblin's a completely different character.
Okay, so then what? He just wanted revenge for the Green Goblin.
Yeah, he was just gonna be the Green Goblin again.
Oh.
Harry Osborn was just gonna be like the second Green Goblin. Hobgoblin is a totally different. Actually,
well, I got the Hobgoblin out of it. That was just me.
In the new Spider-Man movie, Homecoming, the kid who plays as Ned Leeds or whatever his last name is,
Yeah.
that is the Hobgoblin.
Ah, yes.
That's actually the actual name in the comic books for the Hobgoblin. And
I think we're getting a little bit off topic. We're talking about Venom. So in Spider-Man 3, in Sam Raimi, we were introduced with Sandman and Venom, which was played by Topher Grace. In that version of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, Topher Grace was trying to make it big in New York City as a photographer, just like Peter Parker. Peter Parker was known, for the Daily Bugle for amazing shots, and, he's already known as a superhero because, James, what is his name? James Hudson, the manager, who was played by J.K. Simmons, wanted Spider-Man's head. He wanted him dead.
You're talking about J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
But no, about the Venom movie though. So there are rumors that the main villain is going to be Carnage, who is also known as Casey Anthony. Funny story about Casey Anthony. This guy's got it.
Funny story about Casey Anthony. That's not really funny. It's more
fun. Yeah, just.
A lot of people think Casey Anthony was an extreme villain, which he was in the comic book adaptations of his character. But in reality, there was actually a serious thing that took place where there is actually a suspect named Casey Anthony who did a murder and I believe was tried and found guilty.
But that's not the funny part.
The funny part is I was at a comic book convention talking to a person who was reading a comic book story about Carnage, and a little old lady, an older woman approached me and said that was the most horrific fantasy or liking you can have for a serial killer. And I said I was talking about the comic book character, and then it dawned on me that she was actually talking about the person who was the real Casey Anthony. So
therefore, if we talk about Casey Anthony on this channel is
We're talking
definitely
about the comic book character, not the
Exactly.
not the actual person in life who committed a crime.
Exactly. Anyway, so we have arrived at the comic book store in Lima. Like I said, sorry about kind of splitting it into two different parts, but the video kind of cut out when we were trying to put it into this thing hooking onto the vent. So sorry about that, but yeah, so we're here at the comic book store, and place is called Alter Ego. I'm gonna go in there, well, we're gonna go in there, ask him if it's gonna be okay if we do a little bit of vlogging in here. Maybe the owner would even be willing to sorry, about lost it. And I did lose it. I'm using your shoulder. Sorry. But would be willing to kind of explain, like, you know, what it's like to own a comic book store, the types of things that he does. So anyway, yeah. We're ready?
Ready?
Alright. I'm just gonna pause the video real quick in case he says no for whatever reason. And if he does...
That's the owner's name? Casey?
What? No. I said in case he...
Oh, I was gonna say, that would be kind of coincidental there. Well, the owner's name's Casey. We're just talking about Casey.
No, in case he says no.
Oh.
And in which case, we'll just pick up this video when we are done in there and out here with our comic books. So, yeah. Let's do it. Alright, just got permission to vlog in here. Right now, the owner is actually doing another video for his store. He said it's called Alter Ego. Look it up on Facebook. They have a Facebook page. It's a great store. Great comic selection. And yes, they have Venom
1 6 set.
1 through 6 set, $50. Because it's kind of, I think that's what the movie's going to be pretty much based off
You
of.
got the Amazing Spider-Man with Carnage and Venom.
You got some Black Panther stuff too. Venom and Carnage. And with the Avengers. So, alright, well, I'm gonna go pick up my comics real quick.
Hear me, Dane?
Hi.
Dane.
So I'm here to pick up some comics.
Okay.
Alex is the name.
Last name?
Pergram.
Oh, those are dice.
Alright. We'll say that's one word for the purposes of this argument. Mark's clue is
Right here. There you go.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
I think I have some more coming in too.
Like on order?
Yeah. I think I have 168 Black Panther coming in.
That could be. Yeah, looks like 168 is on its way also.
Okay, awesome. Oh, thank you very much.
No problem.
Alright. Well, we got some Black Panther stuff here. 166, 167, and 169 for the Legacy series. But the 168 is on its way. And so now just gonna be shopping around. Don't know where Corey went. Oh. Did you find anything good?
No, you got Black Widows. I don't know if they have it.
I still need to get the ones before Legacy. I'm just kind of getting fillers right now or anything new that.
That is correct. All right, so there's still one unguessed clue out there for Fury. Furry? I can't talk. Thank you, Jordan. And Brady and Alex guess helicarrier. That's right. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, if there's any
Everyone come to Hydra.
Rick and Morty fans here, if you guys ever want me to do a video on Rick and Morty, let me know. I know my wife Bethany, she wants to get into Red Sonja. If you guys want her to do something like that, let me know. I think I can talk her into it. And actually she is in one of my videos. You just can't hear her. She's actually in the video for Grand Theft Auto, which you can't really hear any of our voices because I wasn't in their live stream at the time. Sorry about that. I got the settings mixed up. But anyway, her name is Foxy Girl on there, and but yeah, I will definitely try to get her more into the videos. I know she wants to be in them. She's at work right now though, but anyway, right now I'm just kind of looking at graphic novels, looking for something kind of based off like different movies that are coming out and stuff. That's what gets me into the graphic novels, so that like I watch the movie and then I read the graphic novels so I can kind of get a feel of like what actually happened in the comics. And over here we got some more of the True Believers $1 comics. Great way to get some of the back issues and more of the classic stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to pan it down, and I'm actually looking at it backwards from what you guys are seeing, so I know it's not exactly perfect straight. Also, once in a while, we'll play some D&D. They have some pretty cool figures here. If you guys ever want to see a D&D show, let me know. I can ask the Dungeon Master if he'd be alright with me recording.
Anybody who's physically in the store is more than welcome to guess as well and play.
Brady has guessed Gamma Bomb.
Okay, Brady has guessed Gamma Bomb. Thank you, Brady. That is a correct guess. So there's one word left out there for Ross.
I don't know if you can hear them or not, but they're back there doing their own little
I
show.
think it's Marcel.
You can see it.
Ross's monkey from Friends, probably.
Anyone else want to take a guess?
Ross won. Yeah, and if
Ross won, yeah.
there's
So-
one left, yeah.
It's related to the word Ross.
First correct answer was Gamma Bomb. Explode. Where's Explode?
Next to Gamma.
Okay, Explode is $90.
There's all their Marvel section
so
here.
That's okay. That's not a loss.
Tony has guessed Battle.
Tony has guessed Battle. Battle is
Um,
correct.
So for right now, I'm going to
It's not anybody's anymore.
set the camera down. I'm gonna wait for them to finish up
Thank
their
you,
show,
Tony.
see what I can do with them, and
That's all about General Thunderbolt, Ross.
I will get back with you when I've picked out some comics.
No.
So the clue is 5. Shield,
5 is the clue.
Shield needs 1 card to be victorious.
So I've never actually played Codename, so
That's okay.
how do you?
So you're going to guess a card that's
Should we do this
related
way?
to the clue that I've given.
All right, so if you want to show them the board. Woo!
Oh, Alex.
Oh
you're
yeah!
horrible.
Oh yeah! That is how we play the code names. Alex selected Celestial, which is my last one.
Hydra wins!
Alex did that on purpose because
He may
there's
have.
no connection between the word 5.
There are 5
and
celestials. There are not 5 celestials.
No,
That's
different
Jared,
Alex.
Jared had a
Rings?
fair guess, but inaccurate.
Oh,
It's
the
my
Mandarin
fault.
rings? But there's 10 of those.
Yes.
All right,
no,
so
5
that's-
rings. I don't know. Legend of the 5 Rings?
For the Elven Kings? No, there's 3 of those. 7
Okay,
for the
so
Dwarf
Jared,
Lords.
actually, your clue was your word is meaningless.
No, you're not wrong.
My clue
Jared.
was meaningless.
All right, so since you've lost, what were you going for?
I was going for Sinister
Mages?
6. Yes.
All right, your brain works differently, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so the way the game works, in case you're just joining us, is we've got 2 teams, and this game it's me and Mark playing as Hydra and Shield. This is going to be the last round because we're all tied up 1-1. Whoever wins this round wins it all, unless Mark dies of starvation.
Which one's Hydra and which one's Shield between you two?
I am Shield. Or I'm Hydra.
You're Hydra.
You know what?
I'm
If I was,
Shield.
but if I was Hydra, would I tell you? That's the real question. So
All right,
swap
so
us
we
out
need a
for
new-
need a new clue card, and we need a whole new field of stuff to look at. So each of these is a one-word thing
How can
related
we tell?
somehow to the Marvel Universe. It doesn't matter as long as we use the same side.
Okay.
And the clue giver for your team will give you a one-word clue and a number. That is the number of cards out there that meet the qualification. You can guess them one at a time and up to that value. In the regular game, you can actually guess one more than the number they give you. But in the online format where we've already got some weird stuff going on, we're not going to use that rule. And we've got a 5x5 grid. One spot is the loser spot. If it's guessed by either team, that person immediately loses the round. And in this case, the game. So we are
If I'm
all
reading this
lined
card
up here.
correctly, I go first.
It's got, yeah, so it's a blue card, which means there is one more shield clue out there than there are Hydra clues. So Mark gets to go first. And he's coming out of the gate strong, I'm assuming.
And that's the actual game here. It's always looked a lot of fun. I've always wanted to get into it.
All right, so the clue for the final round of Marvel Codenames, Ragnarok 2. Ragnarok 2. That means that there are 2 cards in play that may match up with this clue that I've given. Go ahead and shout them out. Don't shout, just type them.
I mean, typing would be more helpful. Shouting will not get you anywhere unless you happen to be in the store.
So basically,
Surtur is one. Thank you, Brady.
alright.
So now we have one other word that could be connected to the clue of Ragnarok. Scan the cards carefully.
Did you scan the cards carefully?
I did.
All right. I believe you.
Mythic?
Woo!
Oh, 2 people guessed Mythic.
Yeah, but it's because it's obvious, because Ragnarok is a mythic thing.
Yeah.
That is a Hydra clue.
It's also something else, which
It
I
is-
can't say
but you
now.
can't say, but
because
you-
my turn is over.
But the customers, or the players can remember that Mark tried to clue you with the word Ragnarok, so it may add into future stuff. Okay, what do I need here? Let's try. That's not great. That's not helping. Wow, we're all over this. Is this what it was like for you last turn?
Yes.
Okay, let's try. Nope, that won't. Well, actually, am I willing to take the loss? You've got one more card than I am, so I can actually afford to give you one without worrying about it too much.
You totally should.
Oh, I was looking at that backwards. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did, because brain dead. Okay, so that one I need. That one I don't care about. That one I do need. Okay, let's try that. All right. So we're gonna play it fast and loose with reality here, and go.
That's some awesome footage from my first blog.
Cool.
All right, the clue is Strange 3. Strange 3. So there are 3 cards out there that I believe could be picked with the clue Strange. Remember, you can go one at a time. You can stop at any time if you're not sure about your next guess. Strange 3.
Magic?
All right, Magic is not one of them, but I took that into account when I gave you the number. Strange 3. 2 guesses left. Spell. That is one of them. Strange. We have 1 strange left, and Magic. Which
We already
is,
got
oh, we
Magic.
already got Magic. Magic was one of the ones covered already. All right. So Strange, one left. The clue
Strange
is
Magic
Strange.
is a song by ELO, right?
Mephisto, yes, thank you, Tony. Wait, no, Mephisto? Oh, that's on me. So that's a shield.
Excellent.
Excellent, yes.
Oh my gosh, I didn't notice Dormammu.
Oddly enough, Tony, Mephisto is the villain featured in the upcoming Doctor Strange crossover,
That's
Damnation.
true. That's
So
true.
make sure you come to Alter Ego Comics or your local comic shop to pick up Damnation when it hits comic shops next month. Okay, so back to me, back to Shield. Let's go with. Oh.
Hey,
A
thanks
couple
for
options here.
letting me play.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for hanging out.
All right, well that's kind of cool. That was kind of not scripted, but you know, or not planned, but that's cool. Definitely check the game out. It looks a lot of fun.
I'm just going to bonus you first.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm Shield. Josh is Hydra. We are in our final round
So,
of battle playing Marvel.
Well, I think they're kind of busy with that, so maybe some other time I can try to get an interview with them, see what it's like to own a comic book store or something like that. I definitely probably should have called ahead, but oh well. Anyway, so we joined back with Corey.
There are.
Hello.
Okay. The clue is Conqueror 1.
So anyway, right now I got
Conqueror 1
new
is the clue.
Thor comic,
We need a word that
Invincible Iron Man.
goes with Conqueror 1. Hang is correct, Tony. Thank you very much.
Hulk. That says the Incredible Hulk, but it's Amadeus Cho Hulk.
The Shield logo.
The new X-Men Red,
Again, Josh has disappeared.
and of course the three Black Panthers I showed you, and I am expecting to
Okay.
Let's see if I can give some more points away.
get some
Let's try.
get some other Black Panthers too. They just haven't come in yet. But anyway, yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a gladiator.
These are. Wow, it's rough out here, kids. Let's go.
Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna hold off on X-Men Red for right now, because I still have to catch up with the whole Jean Grey Phoenix storyline, and this is pretty much what Red is all about. So I really don't want any spoilers.
Yeah, when I first thought you told me about Red, I thought you were talking about
Red. I'm gonna wait for Red for right now. What did you think I was talking about?
Bruce Willis's movie Red. DC comic. Red 1, Red 2.
With Bruce
we need
Willis.
to come back. So we're gonna try a Hail Mary sort of deal here.
Pretty good.
This is gonna go out to you fans that are keeping track of what's going on.
Alright.
I'm gonna go with
Well,
Wakanda 3.
There are still some
Wakanda
comics that I need
3.
to catch up on. I really need to get a really good backstock for. But definitely some new comics that are out that I'm gonna pick up and
Wakanda 3 is the clue.
check in my book
You're
and
just joining us. You're not, 'cause I would get. Oh.
I think I'm ready. If you are.
Wakanda 3. All right.
Sorry, I
we
think
got
I'm
Black
ready if
Panther
you are.
from Brady.
Did you say anything you want
That
to
is
pick
a
up?
correct answer.
I'm good.
So Wakanda 2. We got 2 left for Wakanda.
We try to. Sometimes we
Alright.
we try to.
I heard always listen after Brady.
So, believe it or not, this is actually a really short comic book trip, comparatively. I mean, usually I can spend like $100 to $200, but
4 more hours.
He'll be fine.
Well,
Nick made the sad face.
I think that only counts.
and at least 4 more hours.
So read.
Come on, last time it was only like 3.5.
Two more clues. According to Josh. 2 more words.
In the live game, the team could be
Alright, well, I am going to check out all my comics, and we will. Alright, we'll meet back in the car. See you soon. And before I leave, actually, I want to give a shout out to them for letting me vlog, letting me be part of their game and everything. Right now, they are live on Facebook with it. But yeah, just want to give a shout out to them. Thank you so much, guys. Alright, so there's Ultra Ego right there behind me. Just got my comics. Corey out here waiting for me. And, but yeah, like I said, shout out to them for letting me vlog here and for letting me in on their game. Definitely, and this is just part 2 of the part 1. I think part 1 may have been a little bit messed up because I was kind of thinking about it and I think my phone did something really weird. So, I don't know. This might just be part 1 and, well, we'll see. We'll review it. Who knows, but yeah, definitely. But again, shout out to them. Thank you so much, guys. And I think we're ready to head out now.
Alright.
Where do you want to go now? We're in Lima.
Want to go to the mall? Do we have time?
Do we have time? We have time, right?
We can always make time. We're superheroes.
We are superheroes. Alright, we're gonna make time for the mall. Let's go.
Okay, so I asked Alex this poll, and I want to know, and I want you viewers to know what you think. Should Alex talk about movies and comics together, or should he have his own comic book videos and then his own movie videos based on comics?
This camera isn't focusing.
I don't know. Well, show us in the comments down below. Subscribe us if you like us. Hit that little, like, you know, bell, and we'll tell you more on part 2 of our adventures.
Well, this is part 2, or I don't know if this is gonna be part 1 or part 2 because I don't know if part 1 actually messed up or not. And the
You're driving.
I know I'm driving, but my camera isn't focusing.
You're driving. Just drive. Just drive, please.
I'm scaring them now. I'm a good driver. Oh, I may have missed my turn before, but I'm a good driver. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why my camera isn't focusing. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, we're gonna be in the mall in a little bit. We're at a stoplight now, so